So I'm happy that you guys are here. Hey. Tonight is going to be so wonderful. Hey, Sanai. Okay, we're going to have a moment so that everybody can come on. Yeah, because with this guest that I have tonight, if you don't know, you're going to know by the end of this interview. He is awesome. Hey, Sandy. Let's see what's up with Giz. Oh, not again. Hi, OC. Caitlin can come dance anytime. Anytime. She has so much talent. So whenever I have something, I'm going to call you. I see some of her videos and stuff like that. Did you decide to give her her own page yet? Ran by you? Let me know in the comments, because she is a little firecracker, superstar. Good, yes. Hi, OC. I said hi. You didn't hear me. And good, yeah. Please do get her a page, because her dancing is out of this world. She is so phenomenal. I can't wait to work with her again. Okay, let me see. Gizzy, try to send me a request. This is every week. Oh, you want to join OC? What you want to say? Gizzy! Look at the outfit.
Hey, Nell.
Look at the outfit. Do me a favor, turn your phone the other
That's
way.
what I was trying to see. That's why I didn't connect it. 1 second.
Yeah, you're sorry.
Hold on. Let me
Let me send him another request. He had to turn his phone the other way. Gizzy's coming back, y'all. He had to flip his phone the other way. So I guess he left and he's going to come back. Okay, let me see. Okay. He's switching to his tripod. Y'all know he's a professional photographer, videographer, everything. So he'll be right back. Yeah, but how's everyone's day? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's positive and motivated. My day was awesome. I went to Nassau Coliseum with the youth and teens dance company. They're awesome. They performed for a basketball game for Martin Luther King Day today. I love working with the youth and watching them learn and grow and develop. It's like the best thing in the world. All right. Yes, Gizzy is a man with many hats, and we'll hear about that tonight. As soon as he gets that tripod going, I know we're going to hear about that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is profound. And it's such an honor to have him on this platform. Oh, see, girl, you always sleeping. Yeah, so we're going to give him a minute. I know he has a lot to say. A lot to say. Let me see. Okay, let's give him a moment. Hi, Chantal. Gizzy will be right back. He went to switch from one form of one. He went to get his tripod together. Oh, he's back. Okay, let me send him a request. Hi, Haley.
Okay.
Yes.
Hola.
I was telling the people, you're professional. You do photography, videography. You have
Oh,
a lot going
yeah.
on. All of the mechanics.
I had the wrong tripod, so I'm so sorry. It wouldn't flip, so
No.
I was like, let me get it together for you.
Okay, let's give people a few more minutes, and then we'll
Okay.
get started.
No problem.
It's showing you a lot of love in the comments.
Oh, that's amazing.
Somebody said you're a person of many hats.
That's a blessing. Thank you. Thank you for seeing that. I'm so excited to be here, Lynnelle. You have no idea.
I'm so happy to have you. I love that style, and you
Oh,
know I
thank
love
you.
you.
I appreciate that. I love you too. I know that everyone's not on here yet, but I definitely want to tell you and thank you publicly for all your inspiration and things that you have done. You have no idea how much you impact so many of us, and I'm very appreciative to you on a professional and on a personal level. I know that you have been there when my mom died. Your family was there for me. That meant so much to me. You were there when I first moved into my first apartment in the Bronx. You was right at that housewarming, and you brought a gift and
Yep.
everything. So, seriously and humbly, I just want to say thank you for that, and thank you for being who you are. So,
Thank you so much.
no, thank
That
you.
means you don't know what that means coming from you.
Oh, thank you. Now, it's just
You
you.
are
I'm trying to be.
phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
No, you accomplished.
Thank you.
You have accomplished.
I'm still
All right, we're gonna
pushing,
give
still trying to be that
1 minute.
person, you know.
Yep. Sandy said
Oh,
hi.
I love me some Sandy. Hi, Sandy. That's my girl. Let me close this.
Oh, see, put the heart. Hey, everybody. Hey, Una. Hey, that's my cousin.
Hey, cuzzo. That's your cousin. That's my cousin.
That's right. Hi. How the girls? Put it in the comments. How the girls doing? I swear they got vaccinated. How they feeling? Una.
I miss you,
Hey.
Robin. I see Robin up in here.
They're good? Okay, we're going to give it 1 more minute, then we're going to get started. Because I know after a certain amount of time, they will kick you off.
Oh, yeah.
With the hey.
That girl's amazing. Robin right there. She can dance.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she used to be a part of the Masters, Les Varsity. That girl got talent.
Amen.
We just recently
Word,
reconnected. I'm really happy
Robin.
about that.
Flipper CD57 said, "Hi, Gizzy, the man with many hats juggling different tasks at the same time."
I'm trying to be. You see me over here. I'm trying to fix the lights. This is not even a shoot. I'm trying to. I can't even focus on my focus.
We're gonna start in 30 seconds. But Una, you said they didn't get any pain, any fever. That's good. That's good. I'm happy that there's no side effects, from the vaccination for the kids.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh, Robin, that's so sweet. All right, so we can get started.
Okay.
Please introduce yourself and let everyone know your many talents.
Okay. Well, my name is Vision, better known as Gizzy, for those who have been following me in my career, the earlier stages of it. I'm an artistic director, choreographer, video director. I do styling now, photography. I got into videography, stage coaching, working with artists, and yeah, student first. Still a student and forever a student.
That's right. Out of all of the talents that you have, which one do you enjoy most, if any, or do you
Um,
enjoy?
I thought from being a creative that it was choreography because I love
Mhm.
to create and push myself to new limits and see what I can create on dancers and artists and things like that. But I still cannot get over the love of being on stage and the feeling of the audience reactions after you do a move, or you know what I mean? That I just can't get over that. So I would probably say dance is still like my number one. Can't get enough of it. So yeah, performing.
I just want to tell you that I'm happy to hear that because God gave you that gift.
Definitely did.
Along the way we acquire talents and different things, but you were born with the gift of dance.
Yes.
You were born with a creative personality anyway. But dance, let me tell you, if y'all never saw a Gizzy dance, Vision dance, you better Google him, baby.
Look me
Okay?
up.
Because it's
Check the page out.
phenomenal. Yes,
Thank you,
very
Nell.
phenomenal.
Thank you.
So yes, please do. I see why you would say that, and it's like a rush that you get an adrenaline
Oh my God,
when
it's
you're.
nothing like it. And no matter how many
Mhm.
times you hit the stage, right before you go on, you still feel like it's the first time. And you're so nervous. Then you
Yes.
get on, it's like a whole different person. So I will
Yep.
never lose the love for that. So that's still my absolute first and favorite, definitely.
Oh, that's awesome. Now let me ask you this: have you faced any adversities while you were trying to pursue your dreams?
Definitely. So many. I'll just
Yeah,
name,
we were.
I remember my first audition that I went to, it was for Six Flags commercial. And I was so excited to be there, and I was there with a lot of dancers from the group Simply the Best. A lot of us went to the audition. I was excited. We were about to go off, and I learned the choreography, and I'm like, boom, I'm hitting it, and I'm trying to go full out. And I got cut in the first round. And it's so crazy because, as you're dancing, sometimes they leave the other dancers in the room. So the dancers on the side, like, damn, he's killing it. Da-da. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm doing the routine. I didn't mess up. But then after I had to realize I was not doing what they were asking for. It was Six Flags
Oh,
commercial. So they were looking for go, happy, go lucky kind of shit. And I'm in here like, boom, boom, full out. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So that was something that I had to learn how the business works and to listen and pay attention. Um, to better answer your question, though, because that probably was a little bit different, there was a time where I would go to gigs that I got booked on by other friends who already knew how I dance, so they got me booked on a gig. And the dancers would look at me, because of my eye patch and things like that, they would look at me like, why is he here? Or assume that I don't have skills or the dance ability because I don't look like them. You know what I mean? So, um, a particular performance I did at Yankee Stadium years ago, I was with the dancers, we were learning the routine, and everyone was like standoffish to me. And I didn't understand why, because, I'm a very, hey, kind of person. That's my energy, that's what I give off. And they were standoffish, but as soon as we started learning the routine and the choreographer at the time was like, all right, full out and da-da-da. And the artist was like vibing. And now I'm being me. I showed up and I'm dancing and I'm showing you this is what I bring. Then the dancers started opening up to me like, oh, you got moves and da-da-da. And it's like, you know, I played the game. You know, I was like, yeah,
Right.
da-da. You know, I played the game. I did the gig. I was very, you know, open to that, what they were giving to me, like being nice now that they were being nice and things like that. But that's just one of the things that goes on in this industry. You know what I mean? They base things based off of how you look first. They assume without knowing what you bring to the table. So I have always made sure that no matter what people thought of me, I showed them who I am. You know what I mean? In other
Yes.
ways. So that was a time where it was just like, wow, you guys, you know, you didn't even give me a chance. But it ended up being an amazing performance, and that artist used me again, and not some of those dancers again. But that's the way the world works. Really quickly, there was another time where I was a photographer booked on a gig, just last year actually, and I got there and I heard people say, "How is he the photographer?" And like snickering. I'm used to it. It's fine. And it was like, "How is he the photographer?" And I kid you not, God is so good. At the end of the night, the same people who I heard snicker that came to me and personally asked me to, that told me that they wanted to book me for their personal shoot for like a birthday event or something else that was coming up because they loved the work. And that's why I say,
Whoa.
like, people will be that way, but show them who you are. Show up, do the work, let them see you're judging, but you don't understand that there's so much more that I can bring or so much more to me. And it builds me opportunities. So it was definitely a blessing within, you know, everything that happened. But those are some of the diversities and adversities and things that I deal with within being in this field.
Now let me ask you a question. How do you? I see that you
Camille!
still. Yup.
I love me some
Hey,
Camille.
come
I was fanning out last week. I was like, Lynnelle and Camille? Are y'all kidding me? You guys are amazing. Just want to say that publicly
Thank,
again.
thank.
You're welcome, baby.
But yeah, I know that sometimes like emotionally it can get to you.
Yeah,
Like, how do you like? What do you do to like bounce back from it personally? Like, do you pray about it? Do you just say okay, bump
definitely.
them?
I
Like, what
definitely
do you
pray
do?
about it. That's the first thing I do. I think in my head and I talk to God and I tell him like, you know, this is a bit much. Like I know he's by my side, but sometimes you still gotta ask him like, please be here with me because this is a bit much, you know, because I'm naturally an emotional person anyway. So when things like that happen, obviously I'm hurt first, but then I have to talk to myself, remember who I am, you know, because sometimes you gotta remind yourself like they don't know, you know, remember who you are
Right.
and do what you gotta do. So I talk to God, and I definitely remind myself of who I am, and then I get the job done and that usually helps me with, you know, feeling better and things like that. And then, you know, you never, there have been times where people I felt like acted that way that ended up being really close to me to this day, where, you know, it's
Mm.
just things change and things happen. So definitely going to God first.
Ooh, bless your soul. Amen. What advice do you have for people who want to get started in the industry?
Oh, to get started,
Mm-hmm.
sheesh. I would say
And they want to career.
I would say do everything first. Learn everything first. Do not limit yourself to one style. Don't do that. You know, a lot of people be like, "Oh, I only like this, so I'm gonna do this," and da da da. And it's really good to have a plan to say like, "I'm good in hip hop. I'm gonna focus on hip hop because that's the field I want to go in." I'm not saying that's wrong, but what I will say is get the foundation of ballet, modern, even if you're into tap, African, all of these styles help at one point or another. You never know what artist you're gonna get or what gig you're gonna get and what they're gonna ask for. And it's better that you have a mindset of I can do that too. I may not be the best at it, but I can still get it done. So I would always say try to do as much as you can, learn as much as you can, be open minded. Don't shut anything out, any style out, unless you try to and realize it wasn't for you. Um,
Mm.
Definitely do your research on when you're going to auditions, who you're auditioning for, or just pay attention to who the choreographers may be so that you can understand the style before going in. And yes, make sure your headshots and things like that is always up to date because that's hell important. So I would say if you're starting, you know, do the basics first, put in the work, and God got you from there.
Oh, bless your heart. Now, let me ask you this. Before I go into the next question, tell the people, some of the people that you work with and you help mold to be the people that they are today.
Well, I'll never take credit for anyone's talents, obviously. That's never
Right?
something, I just have been blessed to work with and be a part of the journey of so many amazing people. I used to be on the same dance team as one of the choreographers with Mike the Genius, and he's a genius. Like, if you look at him
Yes.
today, his classes are amazing. He's a great person still. He's humble, and he's done a lot of things. Um, Deshaun the Prince. He's one of my top favorite choreographers in the world. And
Yeah, he's great.
I was a part of a team with him where I was coaching and choreographing where he was at. You know what I mean? So
Right.
now to see him be this person, and so many people love his style and the things that he has created, like, just knowing that I was a part of that journey feels amazing to me. Kendrick Samuel, he's one of the newer, I would say, newer choreographers he those classes at Perry Dance. He's so dope.
Yeah.
I taught him for years. I remember when he was trying to decide if he wanted to be a choreographer or just dancer, because he had so many ideas and things he wanted to create, but at the time he didn't know how to. And now he's all over the place teaching and blessing and training. You know what I mean? And I feel like within these people, it's like me giving back, It's like I can look at them and say, thank God I was a part of that, you know? Um,
Mm,
I'm now recently working with a group called Something Untouchable. They're well known in New York. Um, I taught
very little.
the owners of the team, the two, Saida and Naima. I taught them when they were younger, and they was a part of my
Mm-hmm.
godmother's team. That was something new, and I taught them, and
Mr.
now they blessed me by bringing me in to teach who they are molding and creating with. You know what I mean? So the way that the world works and the way the circle is of creativity and dance and love, you know what I mean? Because they have to love you to want you to be a part of something that they create. So it's just a blessing. So I've been able to work with a lot of people who are still out here molding other people, and I'm just blessed to be able to say, like, I know them personally. I worked with them. I was a part of their journey, and they're a part of mine. Because even now, I feel like it's very important to always be a student too. Be a student first,
Yes.
because how are you going to teach if you think that you stop learning? There's never a time to stop learning as long as you want to teach. So definitely think, I'm just so proud of so many people, and I'm blessed. Really am.
Yes. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have like a Dance for Your Life show, and I have shirts for
Oh
it.
my God.
And on the back of the shirt is like a symbol, a dancer, but it's Gizzy. So some of you may not know that, but yeah,
And I
because,
I tell people this all the time. You have no idea. Like, that was a highlight of my life. I've been blessed to be a part of a lot of things, award shows, tours, and things like that. But that's business. And personally, one of the highlights of my life was you asking me to judge at your show that you had and showing up
yeah,
there. And I remember walking in the elevator, and you had two of your staff members. They were in the elevator, and they had the shirt on, and I was like, that's me. And it was a whole
yeah.
symbol of me on the shirt, and to look around and see that, it was like, it brought me to tears. And I just want to say thank you for that moment. Thank you for making me feel like that. Because
No,
it meant so much to me to know that I, impact enough to be a part of that. And a lot of people will look at it like, oh, it's just a shirt, it's a symbol, like, you know what I mean? But no, like, you being a symbol to someone else is major. You being that part of somebody's life where they say, this is what I want, and this is what I want to represent me. So thank you for that. Honestly, I
no
still have the
problem.
shirt. It's personally somewhere else. I don't wear it. I'm holding it
Uh-huh.
forever. Um, I don't believe in people saying you're gonna make it, because that's very common. People are like, oh, keep it up, you're gonna make it. I don't believe in that, because when is who can say when you've made it? You know what I mean? Who decides
Right.
that that's when you made it? Oh, you did TV, now you made it. Or you was in that commercial, now you made it. I don't believe in that. I think that your journey is your journey, your time is your time. So that was something that made me feel like I made it. That's when I knew that I was where I needed to be. So again, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Very welcome. And thank you, Camille. I see your comment. Um, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, wow. That's very interesting because I ventured into doing videography and choreography, so that has been a main focus of mine for a while now. Because within the pandemic, things got a lot harder for us creatives. A lot of studios wasn't open, music artists weren't doing too much because you need rehearsal space and things like that. So I really pushed myself into my photography, excuse me, and things like that. So I want to continue to push that. Although I've been blessed to photo shoot for a magazine. Um, it was a local magazine, but it was a magazine. I got to shoot the front and back cover, so that was major for me. I would love to be able to shoot again for a major label magazine within the next 5 years, if possible. I want to continue to collaborate with some of these amazing creatives like Camille, who you see. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I want to collaborate with um, Tiffany the Beast. Me and her were supposed to work with each other.
Awesome.
She's
Ooh.
amazing. And her and I was supposed to be working on something, but we didn't have time. And then 2 weeks later, she goes viral on the Shade Room. And I'm like, was that supposed to be me and you? Like, it was amazing. I was so happy for her. But I felt like, damn, I missed it. We should have made it happen. But yeah, so within 5 years, I see myself doing more photography work. I see myself collaborating with amazing other artists and creatives. And yeah, that's definitely where I see myself continuing to drop seeds because everybody wants their flowers, but you have to drop seeds in order to get your flowers. You have to do the work. And that's where I see myself. I'm doing the work.
Now, before I go on to the next question, I just want you to know that I have a gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
You gonna tell me what it is?
I'm going to tell you what it is
Okay.
now. It's your interview, and you're going to be in a magazine. You're going to be featured in the magazine for your work.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing, Lynnelle. Thank you so much. Like
No, no,
you know how emotionally I get. Don't do that.
no,
You know
I'm
I'm a naturally
serious.
emotional person.
And I'm saying it now so that everybody can hear and they know. So when they see it, they know that that's my gift from me to you.
Thank you so much, Lynnelle. That is a
And it's going to be
blessing.
your gift to the world because you're going to have your photos in there. You're going to do your interview. You're going to
Wow.
do everything like that. And it's going to be what you do for other people, but having it done for you.
That's amazing, Lynnelle. I'm hella nervous
So,
and excited all. So thank you so much. Thank you,
so I mean,
thank you,
that's
thank you for
something
that.
after this or whatever, I'll tell you more about it or
Okay,
whatever.
amazing.
But yeah,
Thank
I just
you.
wanted to let you know that.
That's amazing.
That's what
I'm very excited. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I'll
of
make sure
course,
that you're proud. I'll pose my ass off.
I'm always proud. Anything you do. Okay, so for the people out there, can you let them know your social media handles? Where can they find you on social media?
Okay, so here, obviously, it will be Visionary on here on IG. My photography, videography, and some of my choreography is on my page called Visionography here. Facebook, I don't use too much, but my work is on there. So if you would like to see that, my name on Facebook is Vision Legends Leader. And I have YouTube, which is Vision 23G, which I have to start working harder on because I don't promote it like I should. And I know YouTube is important, but those are the places you can definitely check out my work. DM me to book me for things, or if you need someone to do something or be a part of something, I'm still always open to that. You got a class, send it to me. I love to be a student. I'm still growing and learning as well.
Well said.
Thank you.
Do you have any last words for the viewers?
Um, The last thing I would definitely want to leave everybody with is to remember to stay open-minded. Remember to be supportive. Don't forget that anything that may be small to you is huge for someone else. Even down to a tapping online, or just saying good job, or saying thank you. Just these little things. People don't realize how big they are. A lot of I know I've spoken to King Chuck before, which everyone knows he's major in the industry. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember I think he gave me a compliment on something that I did or whatever it was. It was like a small conversation, and he's always been really nice to me, but it meant something to me. because he took the time to do it. And I know what his schedule is like. I know what his life was like. I see it. We all see he works hard. So the fact that he took time to reach out and just say kind words or anything like that, it changes things. So I would say just remember to be a positive out here while so much negative is easy to have, you know? Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is your most profound moment as an artist, whether it's with photography, with dance, no matter what it is? What moment can you look back on or look at now and say, wow, I did that? I'm sure you have a
Wow.
lot of them, but like,
Yeah, but God has blessed me with quite a few. I
mm-hmm.
want to say when they finally did the Underground Award show, and they started
Oh,
nominating people for things, and I was surprised. Like, you know, I've been blessed to where people do tell me you're a great dancer, da da da. But when they create something to say thank you or to give back, in the underground scene, that meant a lot. And I won the most inspirational award,
mm-hmm.
and that to me was huge, to know that I can inspire other dancers, other creative people that was before my time, people who's pushing now. To get that was amazing. And what also made it so big to me was I got to share the stage with my brother Pony, because I
Oh,
performed there. I performed at the award show, and me and my brother did a segment together. And now that we're older, you know, we don't get that much time to do things like that. And to share the stage with him again was something I was just like, wow. And so looking back to this day and looking at the award, because I still have it, I think to myself, like, wow, you did that, you know? And remember who you are. Remember what you have to do and who you have to be.
mm. Well, I want to say thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
for
Thank
giving.
you.
You are you're to me in my eyes, you're more than legendary. You're iconic.
No, thank you.
Everybody knows about Gizzy. Everybody knows what Gizzy can do. And one thing that I like about you is when you do something, you don't just do it. You go over and be
That's what I try to do. Yeah,
with
definitely.
whatever you. I don't care if you tapping your foot. You gonna tap that foot.
And that's how
You know
you
what
are
I mean?
too.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of it, like, because we go back almost 20 years. You
Yeah,
know that? And
we
it's
really
like from
do.
being around you, stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, look at this boy. From when we were younger, now you're a man, but I was like, look at this boy. He goes in, he goes hard, he does not hold back.
Thank you.
His heads be going. I was you,
Yeah, and that's why
you
I'm so I'm so inspired by other people, like even within still creating and watching other people, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so important to just know what you have and know what you know, because there's so many people who I watch now,
mm-hmm.
and there's just the things that they post and how into it they are. It's so inspiring, and it pushes you yourself to just be like, wow, now I want to
Exactly.
do this, I want to do that, you know. So thank you for that. Thank you, I appreciate that, because I definitely
No,
tried to be a go hard.
no problem. And everybody, I want when I'm done with this, I want everybody to tag Janet Jackson so that Janet Jackson, we want Janet Jackson to see this interview and we want Janet Jackson to notice him and
I would
look at
love
his
that.
work to
That would be
see
amazing.
what he see exactly what he's about. So y'all, when this is done and I post it, just keep adding that Janet Jackson so that she can look at his style, look at everything that he stands for.
Thank you.
Iconic.
That would be amazing. I was blessed to work with Tito Jackson's daughter, and that was,
Really?
yeah, years back. My brother brought me onto the gig, um
Wow.
and I was like, this is it. Once you get in the
Mm-hmm.
bloodstream, you just go on up.
That's yeah.
So I was blessed to work with her. She was an amazing person, very kind, and she worked hard, and she had all of their mannerisms and isms, and when she performed,
Uh-huh.
so I was like, I was living it up next to her. I was like, well, god damn it, Janet number got to be next. So please tag her down, tag her, because I would definitely love to
Okay.
be a part of that, part of her.
Yeah. The world needs to see that because you're. Let me just a quick story. About 2 or 3 years ago, I went to a Janet Jackson audition.
Mm-hmm.
She had auditions in LA. And when I was there,
Brian,
yeah, hi
love me
Brian.
some Brian.
When I was there,
Woo.
in my head, I was like, oh, if Gizzy was here, he'd be, and if Gizzy was here, because and it wasn't even me seeing you audition. It was
Right.
me seeing you teach the combination. In my head, I'm like, oh, he
Oh,
can do
yeah.
this.
That's
He
amazing.
can do choreograph for Janet. He can do this.
I
Her
would love to do
choreographers
that.
are great.
Amazing.
They are, but that's what you are.
Thank you.
That's why I say you are iconic.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. This video is about to end, but when I post it, let's tag Janet so that she can see everything that he does. She has to see this. The world has to know what an amazing man he is. Okay? So I just want to let you know that I love you.
I love you too, and thank you for the opportunity.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what's next.
Me too. We're going to check that out together. Thank you, everyone who came in and said very kind things as well. Please continue to be yourself, be you, and show love. Definitely.
Yes. All right. Have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you so much, Lynnelle.
You're welcome.